So when we were donated the building that we're in now, our main center on Thomas Street, we had a vision for a project downstairs. And the building was built in 1979. And as you can imagine, that was probably not the trauma safe environment that we were trying to build for our families and for our community partners. So we had a very large project. The entire downstairs of our basement needed to be done. So Serenus Johnson came over. The experience that we had with Serenus Johnson really was like the ticket for me. So the project was a dream and a vision for us, and we knew it was something really special that we were going to bring to the community. And when I did a walkthrough and explained that with Joel, he saw the vision. I feel like they cared just as much as we cared about our project. So I was really like handing this baby off, and they made me feel really safe and secure in being able to carry that project to fruition with just the level of passion that they brought to it and the level of caring about what we were doing here. So we did attempt to call a couple contractors to come out and give us bids. I say everything always works out the way it's supposed to. No one ever called us back. So when Serenus Johnson answered the phone and said, we can be there in a few days, I was like, awesome. Thank you so much. So the project that we did downstairs was one of a kind. It was a vision. It was very much needed in the community, but it was also a passion project. So as the founder of an organization that supports families in the community, the things that were most important to me were honesty, integrity, communication. We had a lot of different people on that project. We had to do electrical, we had to do HVAC, we had to do so many different things. The process couldn't have been more easy for me. As a director of a nonprofit, I am pulled in 87 different million directions in one day, and to know that Serenus Johnson and their team were able to communicate with the other people that were on the projects. They communicated with me whenever we needed anything, just to let me know how it was going. I really didn't have to take much time out of my schedule, which was amazing for me because I have so many other things to do. They just came in and did it and took care of it and made me feel like it was just as important to them as it was to us. For us, I will call Serenus Johnson first before I call anybody else ever. The amount of care that they have given to us, the amount of passion that they put towards the project. So like they would even email or say, hey, Sarah, we know that this room is set up for visiting time. So when your families come in, do you want this type of door? Do you want this type of, like they saw the vision of the project that they were doing, and the details meant something to them. And so to me, that means the world. I will never call anybody else just because that level of care that they bring to the project is probably the thing that stood out the most. And we gained a really like another set of family members through Serenus. Like we call them, they're our friends. If I needed something, I would call, and I am almost certain that they would be here to help. The Serenus Johnson team was incredible to work with. They were respectable. They were responsible. They knew that we had people upstairs, clients that we were serving. I never had to worry about language. I never had to worry about cleanup. I never had to worry really about anything at all. Joel made the process really smooth and easy for us and took care of everything for us. Tim was in here working every day, and we miss him. Like, we came in and we said, "Hi, Tim, how are you doing?" And met for the day. And then he would come up and say goodbye before he left. And he was just part of the family. And I think when you grow your family like that, it's really special. The thing that surprised me, so I am not a contractor. I am not building things. I am a foster mom who had a vision to have a nonprofit, and here we are. The thing that surprised me, I think the most, was how easy it was, how well we were taken care of, the amount of care that everybody from the team put in to make sure that we were getting what we needed. And I think the relationship that was built between two organizations, that's really special. They always want to know what we're doing, what projects we have coming up, and how they can help. I would recommend Serenus Johnson to everybody and anybody. And the reason being is because the amount of care that truly was brought to our project, the passion, the level of detail, the honesty, the integrity that was brought to the project was far beyond anything that I could have imagined, really. So I don't know that I anticipated any return on investment. I thought, Serenus Johnson would come in and they would do the project, and we would have a beautiful space, and that would be the end of it. What we got was, yes, a beautiful space. We also got friends. We got a community partner. We got somebody who we can rely on, and people like to do business with people who are giving back in the community. And so I would say the return on investment from Serenus Johnson was more than I probably could have imagined. I will never use anybody but Serenus Johnson for projects, just because they're like family. And when you need something, you call your family. So Serenus Johnson, after doing the project, it was quite a large project. So they were here quite often. And through that, we really built a relationship with them. They've become a community partner with us. So partnering with us on things like our fundraisers, coming out to our ribbon cutting when we opened it, sending emails asking how things are going, just touching base with us all the time to see what we might need or how they can help. I think anytime that you are serving the community, you want to use somebody local, because the money is going back out into the local community. So these are people who live in the community that we serve. They're working on a project that's going to then serve the people in the community where they live. And the donors and the funders that funded that project are people that are in the community also. So the money came and it went, and it keeps on giving right here in the community. To see Serenus Johnson out in the community at different events, supporting different nonprofits, in some of the service clubs that we go to, it means a lot. People like to do business with people that are serving their community. It means a lot. And people that have a heart for the community, I think, bring that heart back into the projects that they're doing into the community.
Awesome. And